Good? All right, everyone. Nice to see you all again. Good morning. Obviously, thanks for being here to welcome our two newest Kings, Colby Jones and Jalen Slauson. As I said a couple nights ago, we've agreed in principle to acquire the draft rights to Colby. Trade not yet final. We hope so in the next few days here, but very excited to have him here along with his mom, Leslie, and his girlfriend, Anna. Obviously, our focus for the draft this year was to continue to build on last season's success and find guys that can come in and contribute to the culture that Mike and myself and everybody's building here and continue our winning ways and advance in the playoffs. So Colby, obviously versatile, unselfish, high IQ winner, two-way player. Excited to bring him and his work ethic here to the Kings. Jalen, a unique combination of size, defense, big-time winner at Furman, including a really big win in the NCAA tournament this year. And we're confident these guys are going to fit in with what we're building here, both on and off the court. And with that, I'll turn it over to Colby.
Thank you. I just appreciate everyone coming here today. I'm excited to be in Sacramento. Just came off a great year. I'm excited to meet all my teammates and play for Coach Brown. And, I just want to turn it over to Jalen.
I appreciate it, Kobe. Yeah, we're excited to be here. Obviously, got in last night, gotten to meet a bunch of new people, a bunch of new faces, teammates, people we're going to be around, spend a lot of time with. So, meeting new people is always fun, and there's a lot that Colby and I have to be excited about here. Obviously, joining a great organization, great culture, great chemistry. We're happy to answer any questions.
Colby, I guess first one for you. What does it mean to you? Did you kind of feel that you knew what to expect on draft day, and how would you say you thought of Sacramento before hearing your name called by them in a way? I mean, obviously, trading up in principle to get you, and what that might mean to you.
Yeah, I mean, I had a great workout here. I enjoyed meeting all the staff and some of the players while I was working out here. So I knew this was a great spot that I could potentially go to. I know I was in good standing with the front office and things like that. But, I really didn't know what to expect come draft night. I knew I had a couple of places, but ended up all working out great.
And to see that you go in the second round, was that discouraging in any way? Or, I think a lot of people had you going in the first round, but I don't know if you even paid attention to that. What was kind of your mental approach seeing you go in the second round?
I wasn't discouraging at all. I mean, I'm just grateful that the Kings gave me this opportunity, and I'll be forever grateful for that.
Kobe, just want to get your thoughts on that too, because the Kings did maneuver some things, to move up to get you. How did you feel about that situation right there, that they would come after you like that?
I mean, it feels great. I know, like you said, some moves happened. It feels like they showed that they wanted me. So, I mean, that makes me feel a whole lot better. But, it was definitely just a great scenario.
Question for both of you guys. Jalen, I guess I'll start with you. What have you learned kind of about this team and their system, and what do you feel like you could do best to contribute the soonest?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, looking for depth at the four spot. I feel like, we play really fast. Coach Brown likes to play really fast. I feel like that's something that I can bring, be a good decision maker. Obviously, pace, able to run the floor pretty well, being a good athlete, and then being a versatile defender too. Those are all things that this organization values and things that I do pretty well.
Kind of just going off what Jalen said. I feel like just my overall game, my versatility on both ends of the floor, I feel like I'm just going to try to come in and find any way to contribute to the team's success.
Jalen back here. You coming from a smaller school like Furman and going later in the draft, what were your expectations going in? Were you expecting to hear your name? Were you thinking you might have to catch on as an undrafted free agent? And then your emotions once you saw your name pop up on TV and you knew that you were getting drafted?
I knew we thought that I was good enough to be drafted, but I didn't expect anything. So, you know, obviously going into it and hearing it, like, it was kind of surreal for me to hear it. If you see the video, like, I didn't move for a couple seconds, and my sister, like, grabbed me and was, like, choking me for a little while. Like, I didn't even notice it until afterwards. So it was kind of surreal. It's still a little bit surreal, to be honest with you. Like, holding that jersey up for the first time, that's when it was just kind of like, wow, like, we're really here. We really did it. But, you know, other than that, you know, like I said, I didn't really have any expectations, but, you know, it definitely is it's a lifelong goal. So I was going to be excited whether I signed a UDFA or whether I was here.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys are, or I don't know how much Sacramento basketball you got to see last year, but an extremely free-flowing offense, and both of you guys are guys that move the ball well and finish plays. I'm just curious from the both of you, your perspective on how much you look forward to playing in such a free-flowing offense that gives a lot of people different opportunities.
Yeah, I'm very excited to play. I feel like just from past college experiences, being able to free flow offense, I feel like I do well in those situations when the players are allowed to just read and react to just different scenarios on defense. So I feel like I'm very excited, and I feel like my game will fit in well here.
I mean, I was going to just piggyback off what he said. You know, I've watched a little bit of Xavier since we got drafted together. They run a lot of the same stuff we do. We run a lot of the same stuff you guys do. So I think, you know, we'll fit in pretty well with what you guys are doing. And I know it excites me to be able to have freedom on offense, so I'm sure it excites Colby as well.
You guys have been through the rigor of, you know, pre-draft workouts and that kind of circuit and getting ready for the draft. And now that it's over here, you're going to be thrown into the mix for Summer League. Question for both of you, just how do you kind of prepare for that moment and not let it get kind of too excited all at once for maybe what lies ahead with both here in Sacramento and Vegas?
Oh, yeah, I feel like just keeping the main thing. I mean, we're here to play basketball. I feel like I just try to keep that the priority, and I feel like everything else will follow after that.
Colby, kind of a two-part question. What do you attribute your rise in three-point efficiency to this last year? And Monty the other night talked about your work ethic. Just could you speak on where you got your work ethic from and when that really became instilled in you to improve as a basketball player?
Yeah, I feel like I've kind of always just had that, whether that's when my dad taking me to the gym when I was younger to work out with my brother. And then, it kind of just carried that throughout my childhood and throughout college. So I kind of just kept that same mentality. And then to answer your three-point shot, just working in the gym, just trying to get more and more reps and get more confidence with that.
Hey guys, Tristy Rodriguez, NBC Sports California. First off, welcome to Sacramento. Secondly, obviously the Kings are coming off a historic season. Just curious, were you guys following along, and what were your thoughts of the season from afar?
I feel like it was kind of hard not to follow along. Like, it was so everybody was so excited about it that it was just like always in your face. And then, you know, obviously, like, being so young, Coach Brown, like, you get the video of Coach Brown sprinting up and down the floor, like, during practice, like, so I think everybody had to see something and hear about it. And then, obviously, you know, as basketball players, you hear about something like that, you're kind of like, oh, what's going on in Sac? And then once you see what's going on, you're invested in it. So.
Yeah, it's kind of just going off of what he was saying. Like, you're seeing it all over social media and things like that. But, yes, I mean, it's a young team. They had a great year last year, and I just want to keep the progression trending upwards.
Question for both of you. Just mentioned Coach Mike Brown. Just want to know, y'all had a conversation with him, and he made any type of demands, and what other players from the King that you have made contact with so far?
Yeah, we had met Coach Brown. We had dinner last night with him and a couple of the other coaches. He had great personality. Great guy so far that I've talked with him. But, yeah, I mean, I'm excited to play for him, and, yeah.
Have you spoke to any other players?
Oh, yeah, Malik and Fox, they texted me on draft night, and then I saw Fox this morning at breakfast, so just trying to get more and more close to them.
Yeah, I mean, same. You know, met Fox this morning for the first time, and then Kessler. I met Kessler this morning too. So, but I was at the dinner with him and Coach Brown last night, and the rest of the staff. So, met a few people so far.
I can tell you one demand, they're going to have to defend. If you don't know Coach Brown, he's made that very clear.
This question is for both of you guys. Now, obviously, you guys both come from being the big man on campus at Xavier and Furman, respectively. Now, this next step is kind of like it starts from square one, where you kind of have to prove yourself all over again and, you know, kind of make an impact out there on the court to show why you guys belong. How are you approaching this challenge mentally, physically, and, you know, how exciting is that?
I mean, I'm very excited. Just part of the process. I feel like throughout high school and college, I've always had to show my worth and work my way up. So I'm just going to keep that same mindset and mentality and just try to get better every day.
Yeah, same. You know, we're gonna come in, work, try to get 1% better every day. Show that we're dependable, reliable. That the coaches can trust us, but more importantly, that the players can trust us. Just come in and earn your minutes every day. Like you said, nothing's gonna be given. But you know, we're competitors and we like that, so it's exciting.
Monty here in the back. Both of these guys are older, a junior and a fifth-year senior coming out of school. What benefits does that provide coming in when they've got more life experience, more college experience, and just coming in as a 19, 18-year-old?
Yeah, I mean, both these guys, I think also we've seen the improvement, and we like that trend for both these guys. You know, guys that are sometimes a little older can contribute earlier. But we know both these guys. We've seen them win over the course of their entire college career in different roles as they progressed. And, you know, so it just gives us more confidence that they'll be able to continue to figure out here. And, you know, like the previous question, you know, they're going to have to earn it and earn every penny, but we've seen them do that.
For you, Monty, you just mentioned it right now and have talked about it before, but these guys being winners, guys have had a lot of success at the college level, and I think your previous draft picks, a lot of them fit that as well. What is it about, you know, team success that helps make the evaluation process of an individual easier?
Well, I think, you know, we talked, I think, last year about how we've had success at Summer League championships. We've had some success, obviously, in the preseason and the G League, but finally last year at the NBA level as well. So, look, ultimately it's about winning. And so if you're a good player, you're going to contribute to winning in some way. And, you know, it's not just that your team won, it's that we're seeing how you helped your team win and how you might then help us win. And I already told these guys, we got high expectations. We've got a Summer League championship. Our G League team was number one throughout the year. And then, you know, we had our playoff drought broken last year, but we need to go further. And so, you know, whether it's Cal Classic, Summer League, G League, or the NBA team, expect them to come in and figure out a way to help us win.
Monty, this is the last time we're going to see you before free agency starts, and we kind of get into trade season. Just can you tell us anything about your thought process, your approach, your goals as you move into the next week or so?
Yeah, I think when that time comes, we'll talk then. I think today's about these two guys, and obviously, like they said, a big lifelong dream for both of them. And so we'll get on to that next stuff when it comes, but excited to see these guys. Hopefully Colby's trade will clear here, and we'll get to see him at Cal Classic along with Jalen, and excited for that next step.
Thank you, guys.